Hello. In this tutorial I want to show how to create an interesting lens effect in Godot using only a few nodes and few simple scripts. So we'll start with a simple 2D scene, which I will rename, and I will add a couple of things I prepared. The first one will be background. Let's actually see. So I can save a scene and then I can run a game just to see how it looks like. Okay, that's too big for now. I actually want it to be smaller. Maybe something like something like this should work. The background just so we have a okay. I think it's fine. Also, I prepared a couple of sprites. They represent coin, and both of them represent coin, as you can see. Actually, can you open that? Yeah. So there's a small and there's a large. They both represent same coin, but small coin has less details. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put both of them on a screen. I'll put them somewhere that we can see. So you can see large has like a bit more details here on it. Also, I think it looks blurry, so I need to change settings. Okay, now it looks more sharp. I think background also will benefit from it. Okay, and then if I put small, it has a twice small size and less details. So I will actually make it twice bigger. Also will override texture settings. And I'll put right on top of another one. Okay, so now we have this set up. We can see if we start the game, we see like a small coin with no details. So now I want to create a lens. And for that I will need a viewport container, I think, yeah. Container, and then inside I need sub viewport, which will render things, and inside it I need another camera, which will be source for our. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's a bit big, so I make it like 100. Also, for container itself, I need to stretch it. Okay, it's probably too small, so I'll make it something like this. Okay, so it will be our lens. So now we need to set up camera itself and make it to render coin with more details with a bigger scale. So I'll start with the camera and actually make a zoom x2, so it will be so now when we start game, actually nothing happens, just like a gray area, and it's not moving. So we want two things. One thing, we want this to move with mouse, so it actually can be controlled by user, and we also want to move camera as well. Actually, no, we will start with something a bit different. First, we need to set up viewport, so it actually renders our scene, because now it's just like a gray. We will add a script, GD script, viewport, and in already I want to do some interesting things. So I will set up world 2D for this viewport, and I'll grab one from root. It should be tree root get viewport and then world. Okay, so now actually let's check, does it do anything or not? Actually probably not. We still need okay, we see it's like a bit of part of our background appears because our camera actually positioned on like top left corner. So now we actually want to move everything with mouse. I will add a small script to probably to container, and I will do a couple of things. first I'll grab a position of a mouse. Get tree, get current scene, get global. Strangely, it doesn't really highlight anything. I think it should be correct. Get tree, current scene, because I actually want to grab like a top level global mouse position related to main viewport, not a current one. Okay, let's try something. Now we can find the camera inside and assign global position to position. Actually, let's see. Okay, so now when we move mouse, we actually move camera, and this camera actually visible in viewport, and it actually shows us like a twice magnifying glass, so it works in some extent. Now we actually need to fix position of viewport itself. So we will do global position equal position. And now if I start it, okay, it's actually moving. The only thing, it's moving on the side, so I'll probably need to adjust it a bit. So I will do position minus equal 50, and actually position 15 the same here for X. Okay, so now when we run it, okay, that's really weird. Probably viewport actually, I think I know what's going on, because our camera actually captures itself, and that's not what we want. So instead we going to container, and we set visibility layer to 2 instead of 1, and then on, I think on our viewport we actually want to exclude. Okay, so now it's following mouse, and it's showing like twice what's under it. But what we need now is to show coin with more details when we have a magnifying glass on top of it. We can achieve this with different layers for them. So let's say for smaller coin, actually small coin, large coin. Let me think actually. Yeah, we don't want to show small coin. So if we go to visibility of small coin and set, let's say, visible for layer 3 only, and not for layer 1, and then we go to subview and we exclude layer 3, then we should see, yeah, okay. So now without it, we can see it with less details. So user needs to like hover on top of it, and now user can see like more detailed version of this coin. Okay, that's pretty much it. Hope it will helpful for you.